running a test just to see how the program that I utilize is working. That is all I'm doing. I'm running a test, and 9 times out of 10, I will not keep this up. But I'm running a test. If there's anybody out there that is listening, if you can tell me how this sounds, of course I need more light, but I'm trying to find the clarity. I'm trying to the audio. Because the one thing that I'm finding out that the audio is important, and I've been up reviewing. Actually, I've been doing this basically all day, trying to figure out. Because when you're doing this, you should make an attempt to find out what type of program you should use, and made a decision about StreamYard, which is a live streaming app. I'm not going to use that, but that is a good one. Okay, Melon live streaming app. I'm definitely not going to use that. I'm just not, because that may work for some people. It may work for you, but it didn't work for me. So I'm about tapped out on trying live streaming platforms to stream live on the internet. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna use Real Stream. That is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna use Real Stream. So this is just a test. This is just a test. What I'm gonna do nine times out of 10, I'm not gonna leave this up. I'm not gonna leave this up at all. So if you could give me any type of feedback, any type of suggestions, any type of comments, that would be appreciated. I'm running a test. I'm coming to you from the United States of America. I'm in Chicago, Illinois right now. I am running a test, and oh, I'm so glad not to be have to. Martin Luther King's birthday will be in 2 days, 2023. So I'm looking forward to. I'm glad to be having that day off. But like I said, I'm running a test just to see how this program. What does it sound like? What is it? I don't know. I don't know. So just a test. What does it sound like to you? Does it sound okay? Of course, I need more light. Got to get to the barber, and that's basically it. You know, that's basically it. Yeah, I'm just doing all type of things. Let me see. Do this, do this. Practice, practice. Want to be good? You want to make an attempt to be good at something? You have to practice. So I make my mistakes now. So when I do it for other people, I won't have these problems. So that is what I am doing. I'm gonna let it. I'm gonna let it. I'm gonna let it. I'm gonna let it play for a little while. Yeah, who knows? It's almost. I'm in Chicago. It is 1:44 a.m. in the morning. You can't believe this. You know what? I know this is a burden of love for me to. You know what? For me to be down here just practicing, practicing, practicing. But I will acknowledge it's a lot of things to learn about video production, and there is more to it than just pulling the camera out and shooting. And you're looking at this. I'm in my studio, and let's just say the skeleton crew is here. I'm here. I'm the skeleton crew, and hell, I even mopped the place out. But I am practicing right now, and from the United States. I'm from Chicago, Illinois. And I said, who knows? Maybe somebody will call. Maybe they won't call. It's okay. I see, I see people are looking on YouTube and all that. And if you like my website, go ahead and subscribe to it. If you don't like it, give me a thumbs down. But but what do? I do a television show in Chicago called the Underground Railroad Television Show. It comes on every Saturday night at 10:30 p.m. But I end up putting most of the content on YouTube. But when I cross certain lines, I can't. I will not put it up because it had to be YouTube friendly. Let's just say, and you know what? YouTube is the greatest platform to utilize to disseminate information to get your message out to the people at this particular time. Who knows? Body may even come up with another YouTube. I don't know because you know what, you just don't know what the future have. But there are a whole lot of other outlets where you can disseminate information. But YouTube is number one in Google's. It's the leading search engine. Did a show, and I did a show with David Koss, and I had videos on my website that you who knows, you know what, sit back and enjoy it and go through some of it and send me some type of feedback and give me some type of suggestions and some type of ideas about what you want to say. Recently did a show about Star Trek. You know, I happen to love Star Trek. And I said, you know, Star Trek was a show that came on, first aired on NBC in 1966. You know what? I had to do the research to learn that. And some of the characters on Star Trek was Captain Kirk, okay, and Spock. I'm gonna say Spock was my favorite. He's the one. He was the guy with the pointed ears that said, "Live long and prosper." It was a science fiction Star Trek, and McCoy, who was the doctor that hated to get into the Energizer, and Scotty. Scotty was the engineer. So and he's and Captain Kirk would go down sometimes and say, you know what, beam me up, Scotty. And Lieutenant O'Hara, you know what, she was the African American male, female on the show. And you know what, Miss Nicole, she was something else. Actually, she wanted to quit, and then she met Martin Luther King, and Martin Luther King told her, "You can't do that because you know what? Back in 1966, it just was not that many people of color on television." Martin Luther King told her, "You can't do that because you." I look at Star Trek. You represent a whole lot of people, and you get a positive image. I think her name was Nicole Nichols, Lieutenant O'Hara. And she was the communication specialist. And there was Mr. Sulu. Mr. Sulu, you know what? He was a helmsman. He was the helmsman. Helmsman is the one that guided the spaceship, the USS Enterprise on Star Trek with Kirk. And also Chekov. Chekov sat at the helm too, but I forgot what his job was. I think that he was a helmet. He was a helms. He was also a helmsman. But the thing is, I'm going to be doing more research on Star Trek because you know what I found out. That's what my audience likes. My audience also likes me talking about global issues, talking about the New World Order, and talking about Bohemian Grove and Donald Trump, former President Donald Trump, and President Joe Biden and Obama, and criminal activity and immigration and people crossing the borders and a little kid in school. So these are the type of shows that I do. So if I hope individuals that are watching that you would just go to my website and just look at some of the videos that I have. But I'm looking to increase my subscribership. That's a goal for me. I'm not gonna tell anybody how many people that I want to increase it to. Because if I don't make it, some people are just clapping for you to fail. But it's okay. Because again, you get exactly what your creator wants you to get. And all of this is temporary. All of this is temporary anyway. So if you have any suggestions or ideas or comments or anything like that, you know what? Give me a call. Give me a suggestion. Who knows? You may want to be a guest on the show. And my sidekick is not with me, brother David Koss from out of California. You know what? It's good to have a partner. It's good to have a partner that doesn't overtalk you. You don't overtalk them. And you know what? Y'all just feel comfortable with each other. Just feel comfortable. I'm not trying to outtalk him. He's not trying to outtalk me. And we just compliment each other. I know when to be quiet. He knows when to be quiet. He knows when to talk. I know when to talk. And it's like we holding a conversation and we not putting on any air. But I like David Koss. He has a great YouTube website with DAVIDKAAS in the search engine, and you can find him. But he's my partner because you know he's a humble person. He's a humble person, and people that are proud, people that think more of themselves than what they are always in my mind. I never tell them, but I laugh. I laugh about it to myself. When I see people thinking more of themselves than what they are. I just listen to them. And I listen to myself and I said, wow, they really think they know something. Not that I know anything, but it just, I look at them and I just examine them and I said, whoa, that person doesn't even know. They're exhibiting attributes of the devil. They really, really, really think more of themselves than what they are. Yeah. I just want to humble myself. That's all I want to do. People that are selfish, people that think about themselves, people that try to hurt people just to hurt people. I just stay away. I look at people at a distance like that, and I just observe and I listen to people. I just sit back and listen. That's not my place to judge them, but you know what? It's my right to be bothered with who I want to be bothered with, and to leave people alone who I don't want to be bothered with. And they have the right to be who they are. They have the right to do what they do. That is their right. But I just look at them. I look at them and I listen. I listen. They think they really know what I'm thinking, but you know what? Really, only I know that. Only Allah knows that. So I'm not. And some people think they can take things away from you and take that, but I have to understand that I'm not gonna get no more than what my creator wants me to have, and nobody out there has the power or the strength to withhold it from me. And whatever, if they do hold it from me, It wasn't my will to get in it. It was not the will of the creator for me to get it anyway. So I don't even worry about it. So I'm going to sign off. Who knows? I might even lead this up. I don't know, but I'm in my studio. I'm in my little studio. I never thought I would want a studio. All praises to the Allah for that. And you know what? And all the people that send me donations, thank you because y'all help me. But the people that send me my prayers, I always ask for prayers for my endeavor in this work. Thank you, thank you. I say that humbly. I don't think more of myself than what I am because I'm really nothing without the Creator. So I'm gonna end this. Who knows? I may lead this up. I may not lead this up. I don't know. So tune in to the Underground Railroad in Chicago every Saturday night at 10:30 p.m. But the contents from that television show at Can Television will be on YouTube if I'm able to get back and to upload it because all type of technical things can happen. But enjoy some of the shows that I have that me and a whole lot of other people have done on YouTube. Some people I'm still bothered with, some people I'm not. But have nothing bad to say. Not no name caller, because that's backbiting by calling their names. You know who you are. You know who you are. Even if it's just one of you listening, just one, you know who you are. So, good riddance. Be the same, folks. Assalamu alaikum.